Pashka, and now I give the floor to Mr. Tsoukalas. 2 minutes.
Brother.
Thank you, President. Let me begin by expressing my satisfaction with the fact that we're having a debate on a EU strategy on raw materials, and also for the very high quality of the report which is going to be voted on in the House. I think it really does cover the requisite parameters of environmental, economic, developmental, which are crucial if we're going to have a proper EU strategy for raw materials. We need a strategy which will help the developing countries as well as the competitiveness of Europe. It needs to be something which will support European production and will also, of course, make it possible for us to obtain more raw materials at home while protecting the environment. It will create new jobs and it will create, I think, a better trained workforce. It's important that we work in an international environment where shrinking amounts of world resources need to be managed very carefully. On raw earths, President, this has been something which has been mentioned before. I feel that I need to mention that I have often raised this question with the European Commission. These rare earths are extremely important, and they are something which doesn't often, of course, make the papers, but they are extremely important. And if we can have a proper strategy in the European Union on raw materials, it's something where we will need to put together a decisive policy as far as research and development in Europe, which will have to be based also on, which will have an impact on our international relations in turn. This could be the first step to a proper strategy dealing with rare earths, which is something which I have long been calling to. We need to look carefully at the question of the price of rare earths, green technologies and the importance of them for European technology and industry. Thank you, President.
Eucharisto. Our next speaker is Pan Gierek. Proszę, panie.
You have the floor, Mr. Gierek. Thank you very much, Mr. President. Colleagues, resource policy lends itself to monopoly.